Hey, welcome. This is Sig Taylor, and welcome to the Boat Garage, where I'm sitting in my new boat that I purchased, and I'm going to go over some of the things that I'm going to do to this boat to begin with, so I can get this fishable the way I like it, okay? And the first is, I love these, they're called dock sticks. And basically, what I like about them is I'm able to pull up to the dock and tie off to a cleat that's on the dock. However, most boats don't come with a cleat. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to install a cleat right here. I'm going to install a cleat right there. So now I have access to my cleat that I'm going to install there and access to the boat dock cleat, okay? So they're called dock sticks. They make different types. I saw them in PVC. And the guy that bought them said it broke. So this is a dock sticks, S-T-I-X, is what I found to be the best out there. I'm sure there's some other ones out there too, but I'm looking for the quality, something that's durable, not PVC. The other thing is too, is I'm going to be taking all these cleats off, like I'm holding right here. First of all, they're bad for the toes. They're toe stubbers, and they're also rod breakers. So I'm going to be taking these off and replacing them with these that fold down when they're not in use. Absolutely worth it getting these. And I got them very cost effective, okay? I'm always looking for the most cost effective things. Second thing that I'm doing is I'm going to add 3 of these, all right? Now these are for your lights in the morning, taking off. But I'm using them actually with the YOLO Tech stick. This is the long one. They also make the short one, okay? And I'm going to position 3 of these throughout the boat. For example, I'm going to have one put right here. I'm going to have another one right there, and then one probably back here. And that's for different angles. And I'm not going to use all 3 of them at one time, but it just gives me constant power, and it's just a real simple base right here that the pole, the power, the YOLO sticks can sit in. All right, so I'm excited about getting those customized. I am also going to, and I don't see it right here. Let's see here. I got boxes everywhere. I'm also going to install 2 chargers on the boat. Now I don't need them with the YOLO Tech. I don't need them with the YOLO Tech power because it's constant power because of the base. But I am going to stick 2 of them in. I'm going to stick one back here by me in case I do want to run a camera in the middle of the boat. Okay, and I'm going to stick another charger here somewhere up by me. So I'll have 2 of those chargers. And I got that off of eBay. Now, in my previous boat, I pretty much went with, I pretty much went with Lowrance. The only difference I had is I had a Humminbird 360 that I had in the front of the boat. So basically I was hanging a active target and a Humminbird 360 off my trolling motor. Now where I live here in Florida, we got bumps, lumps, stumps, and humps, okay? And I was always terrified about running into something with that trolling motor and having it break off. So I'm going to change it up. I'm going pretty much all Garmin. Matter of fact, it is all Garmin this time instead of going everything with Lowrance and that Humminbird. And here's what I'm going to do. I found a company. I've been out there looking around, and there's a lot of great companies out there, but Beatdown Outdoors is the company I found that I felt is going to help me the best I can with the tools that I need. Okay, so I'm going to have, I've again gone with Garmin, and so instead of going with 12-inch Lowrances this time, I'm going with 2, instead of 4 units, 2 in the front, 2 in the console. I only need 2. I only need 1 in the front, okay, and I only need 1 at the console. Instead of 12 inches, I'm going down to 10 inches. And I got those units from the Bass Tank, and that's an awesome company. I talked to them. I don't know what was going on, but Garmin was offering an awesome special on that. I'm going with the Garmin Force trolling motor, okay? I'm excited about that because I was very happy with my Lowrance, okay? But I hear just as good things as about the Garmin, okay? So 2 graphs, one in the front, one at the console, force trolling motor. I've got all the guts here. Also bought the Navionics Vision for my area, US South, okay? So important to have this. It's unbelievable. Happened to get this from Hodges Marine. They had the most cost-effective price. And by the way, I got some great pricing, really good. If you're on there and you're savvy, and you can find some awesome pricing. So kudos out to Hodges Marine on that. I also have the Steadfast that I got for Garmin, which I was told I need. And the transducer for the back, which I went with pretty much everybody goes with the GT36, okay. And then I did upgrade to the LiveScope Plus system. Look at this box. There's no pictures on it. Don't need it. All I know is it's in here, all right. So I'll be taking off this graph. I'm also going to take off this windshield. It just gets in the way. I'm going to be taking this boat in to Cotton Country Marine. Bill and Lori take great care of me. They're awesome. They're in Florida, Jay, Florida. Look them up. They are so accessible. It's unbelievable. I love it. Let's see. I'm going to need some rod tie downs. I don't have any on the boat, so I got some off of eBay. And these are old tie downs I used to have when I had this boat many years ago, okay? I ran another boat like this. That's the reason I went with this boat is because, you know, I'm following Keith Pochet. I like his style of fishing. That's my style of fishing, okay? He calls his off the grid. I'm in the boonies, okay? In the boondocks. And you know, I reached out to Trader Gator Tracks, the boat that he runs. Great people at Gator Tracks. I actually reached out to him a couple years before I got my Vexus, all right? They were 9 months out back then. Now they're 11 months out. Nothing that they can do, but as you know, the supply chain is crazy and hasn't even gotten back to normal yet. So I said 11 months, and then I started thinking about the boat like this that I had many years ago that I loved jumping into things, okay? So I'm probably going to add a jack plate onto this at some point, and I love Keith Pochet's 4-foot power sticks in the back, okay? And so I might add those too. It just depends, but I am for sure getting a jack plate, working on that. So right now I got a mess here of stuff that I'm working with. Oh, yeah, there it is. There's the car charger. I got 2 of these car chargers, all right? And I'm working with a bunch of stuff. I'm going to take this, put it in my truck, and drive this boat to Cotton Country Marine where they're going to help install it for me. Again, this is coming off. This is coming off the trolling motor. The Minn Kota's coming off. And I got a call last night from an old friend of mine in California, and he says, hey, do I still have my Vexus? He's thinking about getting one. And absolutely, I loved my Vexus, okay? It's the Cadillac of aluminum boats. That's all I can say. It is awesome boat, but I needed something a little smaller, okay? Something I can, again, jump into, you know, there's lots of lumps, humps, stumps, and bumps here in Florida and this whole lower south that I want to get into, okay? And I don't want to have to worry about knocking off $3,000 at my trolling motor, okay? And so here we go. Stay tuned for this experience. And if you have any questions, you know, just answer them below there. And by the way, when you get a moment, hit like and hit that share button. And also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, hit subscribe. Okay, guys, remember, you're just one cast away.